We do not endorse nicotine and vaping products. Use of such products can easily be addictive and physically harmful.
Well, I wish a very happy New Year 2020. You see, the name of the year is sort of a repetition, 2020.
In 1920, how old were you?
Oh, in 1920, I was only 4 years old. This is good, yeah. Well, really, is this a real cigarette smoke?
Yeah, it's like a vapor.
Huh?
It's vapor. It's like a piece of metal heats up the liquid,
Yeah.
and then the liquid turns into vapor. The liquid has nicotine in it.
Oh.
Probably a whole bunch of other bad stuff in it too.
Oh, I see. So it is really about the same smoke as smoking a cigarette?
No, it's not the same smoke. It's not as thick.
But it basically...
I don't know what the difference exactly is between vapor and smoke.
yeah.
It's not as thick. It's smoother. And there's no fire, so it's not a fire hazard. That's why
Oh, yeah.
the retirement
safe.
home doesn't have a problem with you smoking. But when you were smoking your regular cigarettes in
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
then
I'm not smoking.
well we know why, because we stopped you.
Even before
We prevented you from.
I went downstairs.
We don't need to get into that. We don't need to get into that. But we prevented you. You know how we prevented you.
Yeah, okay.
That's beside the point. Is you can't.
That's
You're
beside.
not doing it now.
Yeah.
And but in the past, there still are cigarette burns on the carpet here. That was from when you were smoking your cigarettes. Even if you did it in the bathroom, the smoke would come into here. It would come out into the hall. And they were threatening to kick you out. And maybe they weren't going to kick you out. Maybe they actually, they might have just been bluffing. But the problem is other people were complaining. And the other people are also paying money. So we never know.
Other people were complaining? No.
Yeah, other people were complaining. Other visitors here and then some of the other residents in this hall. So, thankfully...
Why would they complain?
Now, by the way, you can still smoke outside. You can still smoke down. Your cigarettes are held at the front desk, and you just have to smoke them outside.
Yeah, I know.
That's all. And I can sympathize. When you get old, you want to smoke. Some people want to smoke in their room. It's easier. So I can sympathize. But we just didn't want you to get kicked out. We didn't want to get you to get kicked out.
No,
That's
may
all.
be moving out myself.
Well, you've talked about that before, but you've never acted on it, and you wouldn't be able to make the arrangements yourself. It would be too difficult for you.
Yeah.
But you're satisfied with it. How would you describe it to other people who haven't tried electric cigarettes?
No,
If someone hasn't tried this and they said, "What's it like?"
I'm not dissatisfied.
You're not dissatisfied.
No. As a matter
Yeah.
of fact, I regard as practically it is the same.
Yeah.
It is the same feeling.
But not so harsh, not so thick.
Well, maybe. I don't feel how hard is the normal one and how hard is this.
Are you Yeah.
They seem to me the same.
Are you capable of taking out the cartridge and then showing the camera? Can you take out the cartridge?
I don't know how to.
The white portion, just yank it out with your thumb and your index finger.
Like this?
Yeah. Yeah. See, there's some liquid in there, so you hold it up for the camera there.
I don't know how to do
Just
it.
hold it up so they can see. See, there's some liquid in there. It's already about halfway done. There's a little tube in there. I don't know, a piece of metal. See, two metal ends here. That's what comes into contact with it. So this, you want to put it back in? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which way you put it in.
No, you.
Not the white end. Just put the white end on the outside. Well, you have to practice how to do it. I want you to know how to do it on your own. The white end is for your mouth. So the white end, you got it the wrong way. Other way around.
Oh,
Yeah, but it doesn't matter like up or down. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, okay, all the way. You got it. See, that's all. And then the act of pulling air into your lungs activates the heat, activates the electricity from the battery to heat up the
I see.
the liquid, which produces the vapor.
Ah, that's interesting.
Would you recommend it, or how would you what would you have to say?
Oh yeah, I would say I really don't feel any difference or very minorly or what, just because the shape is different than a real cigarette. Otherwise, it's about the same.
Well, I'm glad you actually like it. The only challenge is for you to remember where it is in your room, because it's kind of small.
Well,
and then you're going to have to eventually change the cartridge. You have a number of other cartridges. You must have a good nicotine buzz by now. I bet you've smoked the equivalent of like at least two cigarettes. I don't know. This is 3.5% nicotine.
tell me how, let's say, how to start and how to finish this thing, cigarette. When I want take a new cigarette, I light, I smoke it, and then I throw it away because it's gone.
Yeah.
What about this? I don't know. How does it keep working between my smokes or what? I
What
don't
do you
know.
mean it keeps working? Like, all you have to do is make sure that you have some liquid in your cartridge and make sure that you have electricity in the battery. So those are the two things. Those are the two things you need to...
What kind of liquid? Water?
I don't actually know. It's probably nasty ingredients, but it has nicotine
Must
in
be
it.
some ingredients.
Yeah, I don't know if it's less or more. I mean, it's supposed to be. Supposedly, it's a good option for people who are trying to stop regular cigarettes. I'm not trying to get you to stop regular cigarettes.
Yeah.
I just got that for you because it's not against the rules. And then you were having problems breaking the rules with the regular cigarettes.
Yeah.
And I've taken cigarettes from you, and we've wrestled over that, and that's not pleasant for either of us.
Yeah.
And you can still smoke your regular cigarettes outside.
How do you stop and how do you start this?
What do you mean? You don't.
Well, for instance,
there's no fire.
For instance, let's say this is my last smoke for a moment.
It's a lot of vapor there.
Now, if I want to stop now for a couple of hours or what do I do?
You should probably put it in a place where you remember, where you're not going to lose it, because you lost your last one. I looked all over the room. No one took it. The staff didn't take it. I asked them. They didn't take it. Feeling relaxed?
How long does this last?
I don't really know, but they say that this is for someone who smokes about 7 or 8 cigarettes a day, the 3.5% nicotine. So I don't know. I mean,
that's exactly the amount.
I don't really know how regularly you've been using it. So if you use this, I mean, I don't know, because it's hard to say. But like,
I don't want how to start and how to finish.
If you're smoking it like the way you are now, it probably won't last you more than a few days. But then you have more cartridges ready to go. But the problem is it's tiny, and the problem is your memory. You forget where you place things.
There's nothing to screw or pull or push.
No, that's the beauty of it. Modern technology.
I see. Now I want to put it away. I would just put in the box like that.
Yeah, you can just put it in the box like that.
Yeah, the cigarette is all right. My goodness. When you pick up and inhale...
It turns on again.
I see.
Yeah. Okay, so come here.
Oops, 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 oops.
Here's the cable. I mean, this is my adapter. That did not come with it, but this portion here,
I don't see that.
this portion here, this came with the cigarette, the electric cigarette. This little cable. One end is for the cigarette, that end. The other end is a USB. This end, so this big end, the USB end, that's for an adapter. See, this thing is an adapter. That I gave that to you. So you have to plug that in there. You don't have to do that. Leave it like this. Now, this is the difficult part for you with your eyesight. Can you plug this end into here? It has to be facing the right way. So it's going to be difficult for you, but we can try. We can.
Which end?
In here.
This end?
Yeah. I think you've got it facing the right way. Don't pull it out. Okay. All right. Close. Yeah, you got it. See, leave it. Yeah, you got it. You got to believe. You got to have faith.
Let me
Have faith in your elderly. They can do things that you might not expect them to do.
Do I pull this here?
Leave it. Let it charge.
Just do one practice.
Okay, you can practice. Yeah, it's a little tight. It's a tight fit. So you might. Oh, there, you got it. Okay, so now the light goes off.
This way or that way?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Doesn't matter, probably.
Well, it does matter. Okay, that might be the. If it's not going in one way, try the other way. Oh yeah. Can you see the light? Is your eyesight able to recognize the color of the light? Do you see there's a light?
Not the color. I see that something here is light.
Yeah. Do you see the color? Is it orange?
This is all I need, yeah?
That's all you need. Maybe I want to join in.
Yes.
Yeah. Can I have some?
I want some of that.
Kids, don't do this at home. This is not good for your health. Kids, don't do this at home. This is not good for your health.
Berry flavor. Here you go.
Wait a minute. The white end is in mouth.
Yeah, always the white end in the mouth. Don't put the other end. Oh, I got a bit of a buzz there. A little lightheaded now. Don't ever put the other end in your mouth because I don't want you to do electrical. Because this is for the electrical end. So I don't want your saliva to damage that. White end is for mouth.